let's go in, let's bet against your own company. And they're like, okay, we're in. They don't care about you and me as Mr. and Mrs. individual investor, right? They don't care. Even if you invested $1 million, but you're not in, let's say, the hedge fund market, or you're not in the, you're still not a big player, but you've just invested, and they're saying, let's short the stock. All right, let's go ahead and make it so that it's just disastrous. And then we, as like the swanky Waldo Street hedge fund brokers, we're going to make a boatload of money. So this is how I want to say. So let's say you want to short as XYZ company, which has a current price of $10 a share. You borrow one. So for us to short it, this person is saying, I borrow one share and sell it immediately at $10. I have $10 now, but I owe my broker that one share, whatever that price is for that share. Okay. That the broker just wants the share back. They don't, what the price is a different story. So then the price of XYZ drops to 7. I now decide to buy it back, my short position, and buy one share at $7 and return the one borrowed to the broker, right? To my share, and I just made $3, right? That's how the short works. But let's say that instead of XYZ price dropping to $7, let's say conversely, it goes up to $15. I still need to return that one borrowed share to the broker. Are you with me? All right. So if it costs more money, it's going to cost this person more money to give that one borrowed share back to the broker, except now it's going to cost me a lot more money to buy it back. So if I buy it back at 15 so I can return the borrowed shares, my loss is $5, right? All right, so you're with me on this? Since the price can rise indefinitely, my potential losses as a short seller are unlimited. At some point, I have to buy it back to return the shares I borrowed. So a person may sit on this and maybe they don't have a time limit on it. They might sit on this and they're hoping for the market to start tanking a little bit so that they could go ahead and buy it at maybe not $15. Maybe they're hoping to buy it at maybe $11 or $10 just to break even. At some point, I have to buy it back to return the shares I borrowed. The more the price rises, the bigger the losses. So if you look at it the same way as, well, it's a little different when you're buying so that you can you're betting. You're not betting against the market. So let's talk a little bit about GameStop. And forgive me, guys, this is my Santa surfing way of trying to describe it. Okay, but this is for GameStop. This is what happened a few weeks ago. Somebody on Reddit. He was on the Wall Street Bets. All right, that's the page he was on Reddit, and he noticed a hedge fund that had taken massive amount of short trades against GameStop. They convinced everyone in the thread. Okay, so this person, this Redditor, which I want to say thank you, whoever you are, convinced everybody in the thread, in this Wall Street Bets thread. So there's that page for Reddit, to buy as much GameStop stock as possible. This made the price rise, and the hedge fund short positions started to lose billions. Their losses even surpassed $13.1 billion that the hedge fund was worth. All right, are you with me? I mean, suddenly these hedge funders, they're getting all like greedy, and they were betting against GameStop, and then suddenly the stock is rising, and the hedge fund is like freaking out. They had to close their short positions and buy the GameStop back at much higher prices, sending the price even higher. Okay, you're sending it. We see what's happening. They had to buy the stock at a higher price. They've lost billions, millions, or billions, and then because of that rose the price of GameStop stock. All right, this is called the short squeeze. Now the hedge fund is declaring bankruptcy, and the Reddit thread is combing through other hedge funds with massive short exposure so they can short squeeze them into bankruptcy as well. All of Wall Street is saying that the public joining together in this fashion should be illegal, but really, they just lost their own game to the masses. And guys, that's where it's Wall Street versus Main Street versus Wall Street. We just kicked their you know what.